not here to tell you guys how to do your job. You're supposed to know how to do your job.
Well, the only thing I do know is they issued a challenge, and it looks like we have someone to accept the challenge. The Pittbulls making their way to the ring. We know who these guys are.
Well, you got that straight. We definitely know who the Pittbulls are.
Pittbulls in there. They're cleaning house on these two guys. We didn't catch the name of them. They're not faring too well right out here early on.
Well, I can tell you right now, they're not going to fare too well. Nothing but fists, headbutts, body slams, everything going on in this ring real quick. There, we finally got the bell for this match. Look at that, a big clothesline going down right there.
Pitbull won with a clothesline, nearly took his head off.
You know, I don't really like these Pitbulls, but you got to give credit where credit is due. There are a couple of tough customers. Pitbull number 1, or maybe it's number 2, I don't know, I can't tell them apart. One of them just coming off recently severely broken neck, and they're hitting these guys like a couple Mexican piñatas right now.
They are from California, so they might be of the Lucha Libre style.
I don't know if we'll see either one of them employ a Lucha Libre style. Even if they can, I don't think they're going to get a chance with the Pitbulls. The Pitbulls come out here like a house of fire.
I can tell you right now, these guys aren't getting a chance to do anything but look at the lights, and it's coming up real soon.
He's setting them up for a high spot.
Super bomb off the second rope. Their finishing move. Referee down for the pin.
Book them, Dano. This one's over.
Well, what a way to begin our show this week. Very quick match for the Pitbulls. Gonna hear some words from him now.
Yeah. Dirty Deeds is using the house.
They're shaking up. Fix the mic over there.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to do with that. I'll come out there. I'll take care of both of those guys. Everybody see me in action. They know that. You know, the sound man here is not having a whole lot of respect for the Pitbulls. Maybe they just aren't as tough as we all thought they were. What do you think?
It's not good to hire Helen Keller to do a sound.
Who's that, you? What was that question again?
Helen Keller on the sound.
Well, put her on audio while you're at it, too. She can't see or hear.
We will take that challenge. The winner will face the Pitbulls next time here in this building, and it's going to be Pitbull style, dog collar match.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear that?
I heard the Pitbulls issue a challenge for a dog collar match next time here in Regional Championship Wrestling.
We'll find out later on in the card who they'll face for that challenge.
Well, maybe we will, Third Degree. It's about time you stepped to the plate and...
This is Superstar Billy Graham coming at you live and in Technicolor. You're not seeing black and white, you're seeing Superstar Billy Graham, the most colorful man in all the professional wrestling. International Championship Wrestling is here to tell you, please do not drink and get behind the wheel and drive. You're going to kill somebody you might love, somebody you might hate, somebody you may never even know, but don't, whatever you do. It might be even Superstar Billy Graham crossing the pedestrian crosswalk. Don't get behind the wheel. Do not drive and drink. Better yet, don't even drive, don't even drink. Forget about drinking, period. Forget about it. Just choose life. Choose to stay sober. Keep your head clear. Keep your head fresh. Keep your mind clean. And don't drink. And don't drive. We got to protect one another. We got to live. The little children got to live. The old folks got to live. We all got to live. We all got to stay healthy and stay alive.
MEWF, men like corporal punishment. There's a third man who's won the Triple Crown, and you're looking right at him. Oh my God, and Lucifer wastes no time. He attacks Bob Starr with the chair. He said time and time again after that attack, after he was blindsided by Bob Starr, that he'd have to pay for it, and we're seeing it firsthand, fans. there's not going to be an exchange of arm locks and leg locks.
Well, I can guarantee you one thing, Ron Young. Lucifer may have read the book on cheating, but what he seems to forget is Bob Starr wrote it.
Shots across the head. Oh, right into the guard barrier. This one's going to break down early. Fans, this is just a taste of the mayhem here in the MEWF.
Oh, wait a minute.
You wanted to talk about cheating.
Hey.
Resorting to oh, that's a handful of salt or powder, some kind of...
All's fair in love and wrestling.
If Lucifer isn't careful here, he's going to get a face bowl. He's closing in. Oh, and he goes right in the eyes. How can you laugh at that? This man could be blinded.
That was great, Ron Young. I wish he had more.
Shots to the head.
Rumor has it Lucifer forgot his deodorant and Bob was just freshening him up.
Well, he's going to need some serious attention. He could be permanently blinded or injured or even worse.
And it'd be the best thing that happened to the MEWF.
Well, everything is hotly contested here in the MEWF, regardless of what the rules for the match may be. Tape, fist, or no, these two just have outright hatred for each other.
Hatred cannot describe what these two men have been through. They've been up and down the road, they've been best friends, and they've been bitter enemies. And right now, we're going to find out which man's the toughest.
Well, I'll tell you, Bob Starr has banked his whole career on taking on men larger than he is. Not that Bob is a very small-statured man.
No, but he specializes in that, Ron. He specializes in that.
And if there's one man that he knows better inside and out than anyone else here in the MEWF, it's his former partner. Shoots him off. He loads up that fist right to the head.
Count him out, ref. That's it. It's got to be it.
Well, let's not count Lucifer out either. I mean, if there's a backstreet brawler around these parts, you're looking at it.
You know, if ugliness were bricks, Ron Young, Lucifer would be a housing project.
Well, right now, he's not in the best of shape, that's for certain. Bob Starr is going to have to pick him up. He may be out right here. Oh, choking him across the bottom rope. Referee Howard Goldman's got to make a break right here.
Bob's just toying with him, Ron Young. Just toying with him.
I hate to say it, but it looks like Lucifer's out. He doesn't know where he is.
One thing you got to remember in this match, Ron Young, is a 10 count's a lot longer than a 3 count.
And there's a shot of his own. Look at Lucifer. He didn't have a whole lot behind that punch, but it was on target. Now that one did, though. Skyrocketed Bob Starr back to the canvas.
Lucifer mounting an offense here, Ron Young.
The referees count. Now up to 4.
Come on, Bob, get up.
Now, I got to question this. If you got to get a 10 count, even more so than a 3 count, what are you doing breaking the count?
That just goes to show the hatred right here, Ron Young. I don't think this match is about winning. I think it's about hurting or maiming.
Well, you see the anger in Lucifer shielding the referee from that blatant choke.
Well, you see what happened last month, Ron Young, when Lucifer was attacked by Bob Starr, tied to the ropes, and then just beaten unmercifully.
And if it weren't for the help of several other MEWF officials and fans and attendants at ringside, it could have gone to epic proportions. Look at that right across the head with the microphone.
And this match could quickly become an I Quit match.
Once again, now it's one thing to have your hands taped up like a rock, but then to hit someone with metal, it just boggles the mind, the punishment that these two men are taking.
It's all about climbing that ladder in the MEWF, Ron Young. That's why we are the cutting edge. They're tearing this building down, Ron.
I tell you, you have to worry about whether this is going to spill over. The fans at ringside don't seem too concerned. They just like to see these two beat each other up. Lucifer really needs to get a second win right here.
He's definitely no worse for the wear right now. And Bob's playing it smart here, Ron Young. He's taking a few minutes to regroup.
He is rested and he's ready to mount another attack.
You got to realize them 10 extra seconds in that ring gives Bob Starr the momentum for another 5 minutes easily.
But Lucifer likes the long matches. When it goes long, when the pain and punishment are at all odds, this is the guy, when the chips are down, that likes to go for the gold.
Well, there's no gold involved here, Ron Young. It's just about pride. That's all this match is about, pride.
Lucifer was embarrassed It's a tough man contest.
Beyond belief at what Bob Starr did just a few short weeks ago.
I kind of enjoyed it.
Bob Starr, high-risk maneuver. We don't see this from Bob too often. Double axe handle right on target.
Leveled the man.
Yeah, there's nothing saying that it has to be a punch that knocks the man out for a 10 count. And the referee is right on top of the situation.
That's exactly right, Ron. I mean, you got Bob Starr, who's got the Star Blazer. You got Lucifer, who's got the Samoan backdrop.
Oh, look at that!
You got Lucifer with a super kick right there.
Beautiful reverse thrust kick by Lucifer, right on target. Hey, oh, you've said it!
Just what I was talking about, Ron Young.
Samoan drop!
And I would not be surprised if it's a move like that we'll get one of these men counted out and not the tape fist.
High impact punishment, fans. That's what we serve up week after week here in the MEWF. And now, who is this? What's he doing out here?
That's Quinn Nash.
It's Quinn Nash.
He's taping up Bob's hand with a chain or some sort of object.
What is he doing out here? The referee has no idea what's going on. Lucifer totally unaware. And now Bob knows what's going on.
This is where stupidity will hurt you in the wrestling game, Ron Young.
They must have an endless supply of tape on that roll. Oh, no. No, not like this. Not like this.
What's he pinning him for?
That just means nothing. But the referee's continuing to count. He's up to 6. And now what's Quinn? Now he's taking the chain away. Oh, not like this. No, not like this. The referee's calling for the bell.
He knocked him out, Ron.
Once again, Bob Starr.
Mike Tyson, keep an eye on that heavyweight title, because Hollywood Bob's coming.
Oh, give me a break. He's with some outside help from Quinn Nash. I can't believe it. I'm absolutely speechless.
Oh, this is
wait
great.
a minute. Now, it's not enough that they've won the match, and now they're going to add insult to injury, and they dump Lucifer outside the ring.
No, they're just doing their chores for the week, Ron Young. They're taking out the trash.
A victorious Bob Starr, fans. And we're going to go from tape fist to Knuckles. That's right, when we come back, Knuckles Sandwich takes on a good friend of mine, Boo Bradley. Fans, stay right there. Don't.
sun will rise another day. I guess there's nothing left to say. I saw out on and I wanted to know if my pal Ronnie Davis was home. And when I found him, he was sitting alone, singing to himself, singing, have you ever held your heart in your hand and squished it like a ball? Oh, do you ever give up? I do every day.
Tex-Mex.com, and we'll see you at the matches.
Contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, combined weight of 320 pounds. Here is the Tex-Mex Connection, Professor 4-Pack and Tequila Roman. And their opponents, in a combined weight of 460 pounds, here are the Flying Heartrobes, Jeff Gribley and Jimmy B. Good.
International world-class championship wrestling is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Brian Webster alongside ringside here this week with Mr. Mike Pittman. Pleasure to be along with you this week, Mike. And we've got a big battle, a tag team style battle on tap. The Flying Heartthrobs, Jimmy B. Good and Jeff Gribley get the crowd going, taking on the Tex-Mex Connection. That's Professor 4-Pack and Tequila Ramon. And Tequila Ramon and Professor 4-Pack have left the ring.
Well, Brian, they don't like the fact that the fans are solidly behind the team of Gribley and Jimmy B. Good.
Oh, look out! Charging in like a couple of bulls. It's the Tex-Mex Connection. Professor 4-Pack and Tequila Ramon, who looks like he's been on a reverse bodybuilding program. Oh, he slams them both together, and down goes the Flying Heartthrobs, who aren't flying too high at the moment. Referee Dave Curley trying to get some control going on in there. Oh, and a leg drop by Tequila Ramon. Meantime, it's Professor 4-Pack over on Jeff Gribley, and the chicanery continues. Another whip, do-si-do, and double kick. Outside the ring goes the Tex-Mex Connection. Boy, this Jeff Gribley, every time I see him, he is in better and better shape.
You know, Brian, Gribley has all the moves. He can fly with the best of them. He can get in there, wrestle, and he's very, very strong. Very strong.
He's got the crowd behind him, and with a partner like the man in green, Jimmy B. Good, these two are going to go places here in International World-Class Championship Wrestling.
And they certainly give the wrestling fans all their money's worth. They're exciting to watch.
Here we go now with the collar elbow tie-out. It's Jimmy B. Good and Tequila Ramon. There's an elbow. There's another forearm now. And winds up the arm once again. Drops the leg on Tequila Ramon. He might be trying to take a little bit of a trophy home with him here tonight.
Well, Jimmy B. Good has that arm bar, and I'll tell you, he's a wily one, this Tequila Ramon.
No, Tequila Ramon, I don't know what he was trying to do, but it certainly backfired. Oh, there's a boot to the midsection. Now Tequila Ramon going to work upstairs on the back of the head. There's a big shot by Tequila Ramon, and he's looking for some of the accolades, but meantime, it's a full Nelson by Jimmy B. Good. He's got Tequila Ramon. Sit out, and look at this. Oh, no, right back into the full Nelson.
What a turnabout.
And into the rope, so we're going to have a forced break here. And, of course, being the gentleman that Jimmy B. Good is, he's going to back right up from that. And now Tequila Ramon's had enough. He's going to tag in his partner, Professor 4-Pack.
You know, Brian, the team of Jimmy B. Good and Gribley are so good, they don't have to resort to things that a lot of tag teams do.
Absolutely. Very good point. Here's a whip into the ropes. It's Professor 4-Pack coming up with a nice shoulder block. Steps over his man now. Steps over once again. Here comes Professor 4-Pack. Nice hit time. Tag is made. In comes Jeff Gribley, the high-flying heartthrob. Side headlock now on Professor 4-Pack. Using the rope to leverage and a nice takedown. Always seeing something new from Jeff Gribley.
Well, we saw that maneuver just a moment ago off the center rope, and I'll tell you, he is exciting to watch.
Look at the flying head scissors. He just dropped him right on his head. Holding on with that head scissors, and once again, slamming his head right into... Oh, did you see that? Professor Four-Pack just came up and leveled Jeff Gripley right in the face, and Gripley is not taking too kindly to it.
You know, Brian, at first glance, the team of Four-Pack and Ramon may not look to be that awesome. However, watch them. They're very deceptive.
Very cagey individuals. They're not the biggest tag team, but that helps them be much more quicker. Much more quick, I should say. There's a nice reversal, and Jeff Gripley unable to hold on for a 3 count, only getting a count of 1 out of that. This crowd is really behind the Flying Hearthrobes. Gripley now with a head. Oh, no, he slammed his head to the canvas once again. Professor Four-Pack looks out on his feet. There's a cover. 1, 2, and...
We got the 3.
I think we got a 3.
We got the 3.
Uh-oh, it's not over yet. Oh, no, what a 360 clothesline. And out goes Tequila Ramon. Holy mackerel, was he level.
Almost took his neck off.
Your winners, the Flying Hearthrobes, in fine fashion here this week on International World Class Championship Wrestling. And we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue with more of the IWCCW.
Wrestling fans, the winners of the contest, the Flying Hearthrobes, Jeff Gripley and Jimmy B. Good.
Hello everyone for Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine. I'm senior editor Bill Apter with another special IWCCW press conference. Today speaking with Nurse Vanessa and Dr. Johnny Wildside. First of all, Dr. Wildside, I'd like to ask you about your degree. What type of degree do you have?
Well, Bill...
Excuse me, I'm trying to ask you.
Well, no. I talk for the doc. Look, any questions you want to ask him, ask me.
Okay. I guess so. First of all, what type of a degree does Dr. Wildside hold?
How stupid do you think I am?
I don't think you're stupid at all. I just want to know what
Well,
what
you're
type
a smart man. You should know. He's a doctor. Come on.
Maybe a PhD?
Yeah, well, very good.
Okay. PhD?
Yes. Physical holds diploma. Come on,
Physical
it makes
holds
sense.
diploma?
Yes.
Okay, well, first of all, why do you need a nurse?
No, wait. Why do you need him? I told you.
This is a press conference. I'm supposed to be interviewing him.
I speak to the doctor. This is the doc. He has to do what he has to do, and I stand in for him. I talk to the doc today. Okay? Any questions you want to ask him, ask me.
You're like a nurse at a doctor's office. You have to screen everybody before they get to the doctor?
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
No, not really.
All right, well, then let's get to it.
Okay, first of all, what's his favorite hold? What holds does the doctor use?
The doc has this famous sleeper hold.
Sleeper hold?
Yeah, that's right. He puts people out.
You like anesthesia?
That's right. The anesthesia hold.
Anesthesia sleeper hold?
That's right.
Don't you feel that you could permanently damage somebody?
Wait a second. Here we go again. It's me. You're asking me the questions. It's not the doc. He just sits here. He's the doc. I'm his nurse. I do all the work, okay? I don't think I have to tell you one more time.
All right, let me ask you something then. Apparently you're going to be at ringside during his matches. You plan to interfere in some of the doctor's matches? I think that's a fair question.
Never.
Never?
Never.
Well, what is your purpose here in the IWCCW? What's your whole outlook for the IWCCW? What do you want to do?
Well, like any nurse, I look after my doctor. I take charge, make sure he's good for the matches. What else? What any other nurse does.
One last question. Dr. Feelgood,
Wait. How many times do I have to tell you? Come on now.
Well, we're going to have to wrap this up now. I'm trying to talk to the doctor, and obviously we don't have an appointment. So for Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine press conference, I'm senior editor Bill Apter. Maybe we can get an appointment with the doctor at another date. See you at the matches. Thank you.
Well, Kid Extreme is the third in the line of previous opponents for Old Dirty Deeds. Yeah, I don't know what exactly the deal is here with Angel and Kid Extreme, but I will give Kid Extreme a whole lot of credit. He is one heck of an athlete, and he was legitimately a very, very tough contest in the ring for Old Dirty Deeds, and you don't have that too often. But this kid's pretty good, and actually, I think he's moved up in weight. I think he's moved down the welterweight division. He couldn't get the gold there. But you don't know. He's looking like a pretty solid cruiserweight right now. And he has been on a pretty impressive win streak here of late.
Well, he needs to bulk up. His opponent tonight, 402 pounds to the chef, DZ Gillespie.
Well, that's a lot of bulk now, isn't it? That's a lot of cakes, cookies, and pancakes.
Well, my apologies on the weight. The chef bulking up since the last time I've seen him, up to 425 pounds. Apparently, he's become his own best customer.
And that's only since yesterday.
Well, that was probably that mid-afternoon snack that he had just not too long ago. Now who's this goober that's out there with him? Anybody know?
Certainly very interesting attire on him, the manager I'm talking about. I didn't catch his name.
Darren, did he steal that out of your closet?
He didn't steal that out of my closet. Nobody gets near my closet. I've never dressed anything like that.
Smiling Johnny Cisco, I think the chef said his name was.
Smiling Johnny Cisco. Well, that's the name we're going with, guys. What do you say?
That sounds good to me. Chef DZ Gillespie getting himself a new manager here. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the guy got his clothes out of Jim Cornette's closet, but I think it might be a couple sizes too big if that were the case.
Kid Extreme trying to raise the roof before. If Angel keeps walking around, something else is there to raise.
Well, as been the case in all our bouts, myself and Kid Extreme, he always ends up on the on the wrong end of things, and tonight, with Angel out there, it looks like he's ending up on the wrong end of sloppy seconds.
Is there something you're not telling us?
Hey, you're the guy who's peeping in my window at the hotel.
Since you just gave old smiling Johnny Cisco a slap in the face there. She is good with her hands, I heard. Can you confirm that, Darren?
No comment.
Chef Gillespie on the attack right at the bell, over in the corner choking him. The referee laying in the count.
I don't want to say that Angel is the Monica Lewinsky of the professional wrestling world, but she does know South better than she knows North.
All right, so take that for what it's worth, fans.
How is she east to west?
Again, no comment. But I will comment on Chief DJ Gillespie here. You know, this guy is so fat. He checked into a fat farm the other week. They turned it into a ranch. Did you guys know that?
That's good, Darren.
I think I remember reading something about that on the internet earlier this week. Here we see Kid Extreme with a cookie sheet, taking a page out of the chef's own book. The referee allowing this. The chef sent down hard to the mat. Felt this whole building shake right there. The referee down for the cover. Only gets two. The chef able to power out of that in a hurry.
Too big of a man to be pinned this early in a match, no matter what he takes, especially from a guy the size of Kid Extreme. But I told you, as the man entered the arena tonight, Kid Extreme, a lot of potential. He has a lot of guts. And somewhere down the road, this guy is going to be one hell of a wrestler. He's got to get somebody behind him, getting him matches that he has a little better shot in. Even though he's showing his steel and his metal right now, Gillespie is just too big of a boy.
Well, you've seen it. He maybe need a manager that can tell him something to do in the ring. He had the chef down on the canvas. A big man like that let him get up to his feet. That was a mistake.
That was a mistake.
Here he takes snap mare. That shows a lot of power on behalf of Kid Extreme. Now applying a lot of pressure on the neck of the chef.
Well, you're finally starting to impress me with your knowledge. Where have you been all night?
I've been sitting right here alongside you, Dirty Deeds.
Who's on the other side of you?
What? I'm still here.
He's still here. Third degree.
Rear chin lock now by Kid Extreme. Appears to have the Chef right where he wants him, grounded in the middle of the ring. The referee checking in to see if it's not a choke.
I think Chef's best match was in Ghostbusters, where he was a stunt double for the Marshmallow Man.
Well, that's a good one. What are you doing, checking my quote book or what?
I have to learn from the best.
Well, I got to give you credit. You're learning fast.
We see Kid Extreme there with a shoulder block. Knocks himself down as well as the Chef. I guess the momentum just wasn't enough. Just bounced off the Chef, and the Chef delivering a forearm smash of his own. All four.
Now that was the big double axe handle to the back. See, now I got to correct you.
I apologize for that
any
error.
longer, he'll die.
Kid Extreme going to have a permanent indentation of the Chef's foot in his back after that move.
Would you guys agree with me that this kid is fat? You guys, everybody agree? I mean, he makes you guys look like, the 99-pound weakling on the beat.
Well,
if you're going to compliment me, then I'll agree with you. He's fat.
But one thing you can't deny, he knows what to do when you're getting in the ring, and we're seeing that right here.
Oh, yes, he does. Now, I did hear another little tidbit back in the locker room. I heard the other day that the Chef, he went to a Denny's. He ordered pigs in a blanket. The waitress showed up with a picture of his mom and dad in bed.
Good one, Darren.
Well, that's not a good one. That's a fact, brother. That one I heard right through the grapevine. The pro wrestling locker room grapevine.
As long as Chef wasn't eating the grapevine, he'll be all right.
I'm sure he's nibbled on it once or twice.
When he feels in a health kick. Oh, he drops Kid Extreme down face first. So I was about ready to say the Chef doesn't eat many fruits or vegetables, I don't think.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Chef is in control right now, but if he's gonna end the night for Kid Extreme, he better do it in a hurry, because the Chef is big time sucking wind, and the longer this match goes, the better chance that Kid Extreme has. Right there, you see it. Kid Extreme still has it in him. He kicked out on the two, and he looks like he's ready to go.
He kicked out right at the crack of 3 right there, definitely.
Big clobbering.
The Chef falls down, almost plows over the referee.
Exactly what old Dirty D's told you here. He's sucking wind. He's blown up big time, and the longer this match goes, Kid Extreme, better chance he has.
Certainly a good observation there. We see both men down in the canvas now. Kid Extreme looks like he's getting up to his feet faster. Tried to go for a bulldog there.
Johnny Cisco trying to get the fans behind the Chef here.
You know, this semi-homosexual out here, Johnny Cisco, has done absolutely nothing for his man in the ring here tonight. Oh, and a close one there.
Just because he's been caught more times with his pants down at Barry Casino doesn't make him gay, Darren.
Well, I didn't know that fact. But, hey.
Oh, it wasn't a fact.
That was something Dirty Deeds didn't know.
The Chef letting it all hang out here.
Oh, to say the least.
The Chef showing everybody what he has tonight. Sends Kid Extreme into the buckle hard with authority off the... Oh, my God, this whole ring moved about 5 inches.
You know what they say, fat bottom girls make the rock and roll go around. And put a skirt on the Chef, and he's going to make the rock and roll go around right now, Kid Extreme, after that move.
Bacon dinner roll there.
That's actually the rolling pin, Mike. Thank you very much. And he gets the 3 count with the rolling pin. Big victory for the Chef over Kid Extreme.
Big victory from a big man.
Dirty Deeds called it.
Who needs a bigger shirt?
Right here, but I'm telling you, in the future, the Chef has got to get his matches over with in a lot more tidy fashion than he did tonight, because he's not going to get away with going that far into a match with a lot of these young guys that can move and jump and back to action here in the ring.
Kicked him right in the hind quarters there.
Doesn't think this match is over, or doesn't care. We see a diamond cutter by Kid Extreme. Catch the Chef, and he sends the Chef down. Now chasing after Johnny Cisco.
Johnny Cisco heading back to the dressing room.
He hightailed it out of here. Kid Extreme hot in his trail.
Well, I got to give Kid Extreme some credit here, as I had been during the whole match. I do like Kid Extreme, but right there, we just saw Kid Extreme make the Chef bump like a 10-cent whore. You saw it right there in the ring.
Well, Chef DZ Gillespie victorious in this match, won the battle, but will he win the war? I'm sure we haven't seen the last of these two.
All you IWCCW fans, you're in for a treat, because the Sioux War Party makes their debut next week.
His weight is unknown. The Dark Angel. His opponent, hailing from Humacao, Puerto Rico, weighing 265 pounds, the Puerto Rican heavyweight champion, Isreal
It's International World Class Championship Wrestling. There's a look at the Puerto Rican heavyweight champion, a very good friend of mine, Isreal Martias. Hello, wrestling fans. Here at ringside this week, along with my broadcast colleague, calling all the action to me. Here for this one is Bart Rader, and Bart, we welcome with open arms Isreal Martias to International World Class Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it looks like he has a hell of a weight limit over top him. I'll tell you what, I've seen this Dark Angel wrestle before, and he's got some potential.
I'll tell you what, the Dark Angel is the type of guy, he'll sign to meet anybody. I don't care if the guy is 9 feet tall or 9 inches tall. Now look at that. There's a quick move by the Dark Angel, and this quickness may be able to get the best of Isreal Martias for a time here in this contest.
Well, I don't know. Being a Puerto Rican heavyweight champion, it takes a lot to be the heavyweight champion of the world. I'll tell you what. With the weight he's got over this kid, who knows?
I'll tell you what, so far I don't think he knows what to make of this Dark Angel. The Dark Angel really getting the best so far as quickness goes. Oh, there's the collar elbow tie-up. The big 265-pound Isreal Martias. Here's the duck underneath. Whoa, baby! There's a body slam for you. And Isreal goes up again. Look. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, that looked like a major power slam there. I'll tell you what. Anybody who take one of them sure be hurting in the morning.
That bears his man over and goes for the chin lock. Referee going to check and make sure it's not a choke.
I don't think so. This guy's got a lot of integrity here. He's Puerto Rican heavyweight champion. I've seen this guy. This guy's wrestled everybody. And he's come out victorious.
Isreal Martias says he's made it here into International World Class Championship Wrestling. One, because he knows the fans here are absolutely terrific, and two, he knows the competition is fierce, and that's what he's looking for. So he's going to be defending that belt quite frequently here in the IWCCW. There's a poke right in the eyes by Isreal Martias.
I'll tell you what, that's quite unusual to see from Isreal. You'd expect it from the Dark Angel, but Puerto Rican heavyweight champion, probably dishing out a little bit of Dark Angel's punishment there.
There's a whip into the ropes, and whoa, he just 360 and just flopped down to the canvas. This Dark Angel is certainly not going to be in very good shape come tomorrow morning.
I thought I saw that Dark Angel's head fly off when he did that.
Holy mackerel. Again into the chin lock now, and the Dark Angel very wisely stepping underneath the, sliding underneath, I should say, the bottom rope, and looking for a break in the hold. However, it's Martias who brings him up and gives him a big headbutt.
Ooh.
Dark Angel whipped to the ropes. Whoa! Again, another 360 clothesline by Isreal Martias, and make the 3 count.
I'll tell you what, put the fork in this one. This kid is done.
Oh, you got that right. There's your winner, Isreal Martias.
What power shown by this big guy.
We will be back with more international world-class championship wrestling.
If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel at Regional Championship Wrestling or email us at rcwpromotions@gmail.com, and we'll see you at the matches.
Viewing audience, what a real ass whooping is all about.
We wish you the best, Darren.
We look forward to that later on. The challenge has been accepted. Here we see we're getting ready for our first cage match. Sheik Mohammed, actually our first match of this show. Sheik Mohammed making his way to the ring.
soon, Dave.
That looks like that's exactly what he's doing at ringside. I don't know if he's facing the right direction that Ava's facing, but I don't know anything about their culture, Mike. Maybe you can enlighten
me. Neither. I was scheduled to tour the Middle East several times, but just never negotiated the right money for the trip. Yeah, work the next morning usually has something to do with it.
Sheik Mohammed, out loud, you were fans. You're definitely not making a trip. You're in the patriotic town of Reading, Pennsylvania. This is determined by climbing out of the cage and reaching the floor.
That's the only way this can be determined. An over-the-top steel cage match.
Pittbulls are not allowed.
The top of that cage has to be a good 16 feet from the floor, Dave. Start of the match.
Anthony now gets the flag off and he nails him on the side of the head, whips him across the ring into the ropes.
Catches him with
the throat with that flag, Mike.
You don't break a man's neck like that, Dave. George Anthony is in here for vengeance.
And you see when the man went into the ropes, there's not much room between the ropes and the cage. His back just ran right in that steel bar that's supporting that cage.
Like we mentioned before, the only way to win this match is over the top.
And that's a very high steel cage in there. You're going to have to inflict a lot of punishment to your opponent to keep him down while you climb out over the top of that cage. The rules definitely make it much tougher to win than a normal match. George Anthony now with a firm advantage in there. Sends him hard into the turnbuckle. Sheik the worse for wear now. He sent across the ring into the other side.
He whipped him incredibly hard into that corner, Dave.
Sent him in with authority. What's he going for now? Looks like he's calling for the DDT. The crowd clapping and cheering for it. They want to see it. No, a suplex. Nice snap suplex by George Anthony. Sends the Sheik down to the cage.
Kick.
In the back now.
George Anthony making the first attempt to get over the steel cage.
Going for it a bit prematurely, though.
Talking to that crowd, not paying attention. Sheik Mohammed.
From behind. They're fighting it out on the top rope. Oh! The Sheik sent down hard to the floor.
George Anthony off the top rope with an elbow drop.
Nice elbow by Anthony.
In a normal match, I think he could have finished him with that, Dave.
He was laying right on top of him. I think he would have gotten the 3 count right there. Of course, we forgot to mention another way to win is to go out of the door to the floor. But he's not going to be able to get to do that either. Mohammed still has some fight left in him.
Our brilliant ring announcer forgot to mention that to us. On the sheet I was given, which is the same sheet you were given, it was an over-the-top steel cage match.
Now trying to get the advantage in his court. Throws George Anthony across the ring by the hair. Knee into the midsection now. Mohammed up to the second rope. Off with an Arabian facebuster leg drop.
Beautiful move by Sheik Mohammed.
Sends Anthony down now. He's laying in with the choke. Perfectly legal in this type of match. There's no referee in there to break that.
You are correct. Anything's allowed inside that steel cage. There's no referee to break a hold.
Sheik Mohammed now, he's going for the escape. Anthony's not going to let that happen. He's right over on top of him, pulling him back into the ring. Kicking the Sheik now. Mohammed sent back into the corner.
Also, a closed fist is allowed.
Certainly is. Anthony now twisting the arm of Mohammed. Hammers away with the close. Twisted him that time. Mohammed had no choice but to roll with it. Trying to lessen the effect of that move. There he goes again. Rolls out of it.
Reversal.
Nice there. But it didn't work too long. Anthony, smart enough to go for the clothesline. Takes Mohammed down.
He about took his head off there, Dave.
Definitely did. Mohammed spun right around. Anthony should go out to the cage. But he's wasting a lot of time.
Slow getting to his feet. George Anthony wasted a lot of time, like you said, Dave. Caught in the, we'd have to say the groin.
Yeah, that would be the safest thing to say. This is a family show. They're fighting it out on top of the top rope now and ramming each other into the top of the cage.
These guys are battling it out on the top rope.
The cage is just shaking back and forth with the blows that these men are inflicting. Anthony now falls down from the top rope.
And so does Sheik Mohammed, right on the prize family jewels.
I don't know who took the worst landing there, Mike. It has to definitely be a judgment call. I know I wouldn't want to be either one of them men at this point.
Yeah, I don't like to land on my heirlooms, so to speak. But the agility shown by both men, battling it out on the top rope of the steel cage, incredible.
Yeah, well, both these men are struggling to get to their feet now.
This is the kind of action you see here in the RCW.
Definitely. What other promotion would bring you this? We have 3 big cage matches.
On one show.
One show, one television program, 3 of them. One unscheduled cage match, I might add. Between our own broadcast colleague, Dirty Deeds, Darren Wise, and Hollywood Big Phono.
That's to be, in the words of JR, a real slobber knocker. Beautiful.
Went for a bridge there, but it does no good in this type of match. Pinfalls do not count. Also, Mike, you can't forget our big title versus title match coming on a little bit later on. Pinky the Flamingo Kid takes on Doomsday Danny Rose. The RCW and MEWF titles both on the line in that match.
In a steel cage. That is to be pure excitement, Dave. I can't wait to see that match.
You know, both men are going to pull out all the stops in that match, much like these two have been doing so far in here.
Sheik Mohammed continuing to work on George Anthony. Oh my God, whips him hard into the steel cage.
Sheik Mohammed, I think, has a lot to prove in this match. George Anthony has been running roughshod all over the independent scene. A victory over him would mean a lot to Mohammed, I would have to think.
I see many a man get busted open with that same move.
The crowd solidly behind George Anthony with those USA chants. Anthony now set up on the top turnbuckle. What's Mohammed going for here?
Could be a Huracan Rana, Dave.
I don't know if he's going to be able to... Yes, he off the top rope with a Huracan Rana.
Beautiful snap on that. George Anthony landing incredibly hard on the ring apron.
Nicely done.
That's when it...
After the beating that he's taken that match, to still be able to deliver a move like that shows a lot of resilience out of him.
Sheik Mohammed's here to win this match. Like he said, he has a lot to prove.
Look at that, grinding the face now with Anthony into the mat. Thought he was going for the cover there, but no, he's going for the choke. He's choking Anthony out. The referees can do nothing about it on the outside of the ring.
Whatever it takes to win this match, I think Sheik Mohammed is prepared to do so.
Well, it's like we talked about earlier. You got to pull out all the stops. That's definitely what they've been doing. Anthony, the worse for wear now. He's met with a closed fist from Mohammed.
A vicious right hand by Sheik Mohammed.
Wait a minute, Mike. We're joined here with the broadcast booth by Bodacious Pretty Boy.
You know, I had to come out here. I was sitting in the back. I was listening to you jabberjaws talking all kinds of bull. So I decided I had to come out here and talk for Sheik Mohammed, who is the current RCW television champion. And when this match is over, he will still be the television champion. And you can take that to the bank.
The way he's performed so far in this match, I'd have to agree with you, Bodacious.
That's right, because you see, George Anthony is missing an element. And that element is the Bodacious Alliance. That's what he's missing. Sheik Mohammed, he knows a little bit about the Alliance. And tonight, like I said, it's going to be nothing but Sheik Mohammed.
You rolled out a new member tonight. Could we see another one in store, possibly?
You could certainly see another member of the Bodacious Alliance.
Well, the Bodacious Alliance certainly growing by leaps and bounds each and every week we come to you.
It is the premier force here in RCW.
That's right, and it's the premier force in any other organization that we invade. And I'm talking about the Mid-Eastern Wrestling Federation. I'm talking about the Eastern Wrestling Federation. Everywhere we go, we're the Bodacious Alliance, and there's nothing stronger.
Certainly want to keep your stronghold on RCW tonight. The television title on the line in this match, and later on the RCW title also on the line inside the cage.
That's right, and as you can see, Sheik Mohammed, who strongly is ahead in this one, and you can see, speaking of head, look at George Anthony.
George Anthony cut open for one of the many times his head's been grinded into that cage.
That's right. And you can see the lack of respect for Sheik Mohammed by these ingrates here from Regional Championship Wrestling fans.
He's just portraying his religious beliefs, and the fans here are heckling him.
And I think that's not right. Just because he's from another country, that doesn't mean these people have to disrespect him.
Anthony again into the cage. He looks like he's bleeding even more now.
Profusely.
Inflicted.
And look at him running.
Mohammed has to capitalize on the weakened George Anthony.
George Anthony climbing the cage, but I doubt he even knows where he's at this point.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, that was...
I think he might have landed right on his head.
Well, that will do something for his ugly mug.
I think Sheik Mohammed should go for the door here. Oh, instead...
Oh, my God.
Look at him grinding the head of George Anthony into that cage.
Well, you know, RC doesn't feed Sheik Mohammed much, so he had to just chew away at his head.
There we see your man now going to get out of the cage, trying to...
And he's climbing that cage barefoot.
That's right. You know why he's barefooted? Because in his country, smelly feet is always around. And when he kicks you with that, not only do you get kicked and knocked out from the hit, but the smell just drives you away.
I heard he once kept it in a camel's mouth for 3 weeks to increase the smell of his foot. Oh my God!
Bodacious putting it off the top of the cage.
A suplex.
Oh my God!
This
pure excitement here in the RCW. George Anthony seems to be setting up Sheik Mohammed.
And you know, a lot of people say these wrestlers know how to fall and all that stuff, but you tell me.
Yeah, I know how to fall 15 feet and break my neck.
15 feet off the top of that cage, hard to the floor. We felt that vibrate all through this arena. I cannot believe that.
And I hope Dr. Pittsburgh has stitches ready to go, because I think Sheik Mohammed is going to, I can't, I'm just so frustrated I can't even talk right now.
Well, I don't blame you. I mean, you can see that TV title slipping away from your camp there, Bodacious Pretty Boy.
No, no, I don't.
He's not in the camp.
Come on. Where's
George
Anthony?
Where's on the other side of the ring?
George Anthony going out over the top. What's he going to do?
Oh, my God.
What is he going to do?
He's lining up. He is not.
Dr. Pittsburgh.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. No. George Anthony with a splash.
Oh, no. Dr. Pittsburgh needs to get out there, I think. No, we're not going to lose the belt tonight. No.
Not since Jimmy Superfly Snuka has there been such an incredible splash.
Now, you people at home, you tell me. You tell me.
I want to know how Sheik Mohammed ever did off his feet after that one.
The punishment both these men have inflicted upon each other in this match, and to be able to do a match like that.
George Anthony, halfway over.
How much it means to him.
It's a prestigious title, and it's
George Anthony on the way down.
Wait a minute. Sheik Mohammed to the top.
Holding the hands of George Anthony.
Hold him. Just pull us. If
he's gonna knock George Anthony to the floor.
He's holding the hands.
He's got to grab his
hand. He's got
hair.
him by the hair, it seems. Oh my God, this is insane.
All he got to do is.
Anthony's just hanging there. He's hanging from the cage. Pretty boy. Look at this.
I can't believe this. He's just got to pull him up. He's got to pull him up. Come on. No!
Oh my God. And new RCW television champion, George Anthony.
I can't believe that Sheik Mohammed would do such. You know, I've always said that he was a camel breath idiot. You know that? He got a mask on because he's so ugly, and he lost the TV title. I'm very.
I don't think he has any future.
I told you guys owe me a lot of money. We made a bet that Sheik Mohammed was going to lose the television strap.
You'll have to take it out of our paycheck, Bodacious.
Then that's what I'll do. I told you Sheik Mohammed is an idiot. And I knew he was not going to hold on to. I always said George was one of the best wrestlers ever.
If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel at Regional Championship Wrestling or email us at rcwpromotions@gmail.com. And we'll see you at the matches.